Hello everybody, it's Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I'm going to do a page in my little journal and then maybe we'll do something else. So I got my little journal that we kind of made together, and these are the pages we've done so far, and I figure we're in autumn now, we better get busy. And I'm going to do some work on the back of this piece. This is watercolor paper. I've never worked on the back, but I'm going to use my Derwent ink tints, but I want to tape off my spot. So that's what I'm going to do while I'm waiting on people to come in. And debating, I should probably put a piece of wax paper in between the pages. What do you think? And I've got some right here. This rest of this is mixed media paper. This little journal's got like 4 sheets of watercolor paper. There we go. So we could maybe do a double page spread, but I'm going to do like a watercolor thing over here. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Angie. And again, I'm going to use my arm to take off some of the stickiness before I stick this stuff down. I'll put the wax paper back in place when we get there. I'll wait till I'm done fiddling with the tape. Hi, Pam. Hi, Joyce. I hope everybody's having a good day. Scott's home again today because I guess his work still doesn't have power down there. So we've had to have some discussions with credit card companies and that kind of thing because his check's going to be short. Can't make money if you're not working, right? We'll make it. We always do, but it's going to be tight, and the credit card companies might just have to wait. And I really want to get them all paid off so that when we retire, we don't have any debt at all. So, yeah. I hope everybody else that's in the Hurricane Helene's aftermath is starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And North Carolina, it's going to take them, oh y'all, the Asheville area is just it's going to take a long time. And if this next storm clobbers us again, I don't know. Scott's mom without power was not a good thing. She's not looking good, and she's going to be 97 this month. So Scott keeps asking me if I think she'll make it till Christmas, and I was like, she'll make it to 100. Trying to be positive, but she does look kind of poorly. Hi, Linda. So I'm just going to do just kind of a fall scene with my ink tints. I really need I can move this over this way, and we'll put some of this down here because I want to water this down. And put in a little bit of what looks like a sky. Of course, I probably should have wet the paper first. Then we drop some of this in. Pop the bubbles so I don't end up with circles in the sky. And I might just come in and put a few clouds here and there. My neighbor next door, they just got their power hooked back on. They have a Bradford pear in their backyard, and it just keeps splitting. And I'm like, why don't y'all just have it cut down? Because the Clemson extension will actually give you a tree if you cut down the Bradford pears, because the Bradford pears are a problem tree. They revert back to their native form and cause a lot of problems. So don't plant Bradford pears. They're not good for the environment or the earth. They are pretty when they're blooming, but they're weak trees and they're not good. They're just not good. Now we'll mix a little of this brownish here and there because it's an autumn picture. Might bring some more blue in. Probably getting it too wet on the back, but we'll see. Ooh, there's a storm cloud coming. Maybe we need a little orangey looking stuff here at the bottom. Maybe I'll put some more of this brown here and there. Hi, Ann. Hi, Linda Rand. Linda says she received mail from Sharon today. And Shannon, Art Junkie, keeps asking if I've received something from her, a book, and I have not. But you have to think, between me and Canada is North Carolina, and things aren't going well up there. This brush seems to have a lot of air in it or something. All right. Let's just mix this in here. Let this dry a second, and I'm going to put some tree stalks in there. Hi, Heather. Hi, Lori. Heather, how's your daughter doing with her wisdom teeth removal? I had all 4 of mine done when Scott and I were first starting to date. He actually paid for my teeth, and we were just dating. It was very sweet of him. So I'm working my way through my my whips, and the whips challenge is open to everybody. So it means any craft out there. Lisa said it can be a paper craft, it can be a woodworking craft if you work out in the shop, if you've got a project that's a work in progress that you've set aside sometimes maybe for 20 years. Yeah. Did they tell her to rinse with salt water after today? Yeah, but the challenge, it's an Instagram challenge, and it's being put on by the One Lisa Show, and she's getting up prizes for that. And some of the prizes are really geared, for people that sew. But see, I do everything. So I jump all over the place, and I get involved with all these different challenges. But if you're a paper crafter and you want to get involved, feel free, because she said it's open to any craft. Especially if you've got a project you really would like to finish, that would be great. And I'm working my way through my pile, put it that way, that I shared in that video. And I saw that Lisa put my video as a lead off from her video. So yeah, I'm trying to help her spread the word. All these branches aren't going to matter because I'm going to cover it with fall leaves. Yeah. Yeah. The ice really does help. So yeah. Ice it up. Ice that jaw. How many did she have pulled? Did she do all of them at once, or my son had his out when he was 14. My problem doing trees is I always make them too fat at the top. I might pick some of that back up. Well, that ain't helping a bit. I'm just going to make it kind of brown just behind the tree, like so, and I can come and I can add something else to it. Your pile is a mile high. Well, she said do as many of your works in progress as you can, and then post a picture on Instagram with her hashtag, which I have it here somewhere. On the 30th of the month, hold your pictures for Instagram until the end of the month. I've been giving sneaky peeks of the things I've already finished from my list, and I'm working on one right now that's on my list. What did I do with Lisa's? I have a little sign for Lisa's thing. Oh, there it is. I'm waiting for paint to dry. So the hashtag is hashtag finish that whip. That's WIP 2024. So that's the challenge right there. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people. Scott's coming in, so he doesn't know I'm live, so
Live.
Hello. He is working on the window since he's home. Oh, well, you're a good girl then, Angie, because I get very distracted. I like to jump from one thing to the next. Sometimes it gets shoved aside and not done for a long time. I'm going to leave that at that, and then I'm just going to do some color on here and see where it lands. I noticed on Greg's, I have a little table where I throw my son's mail, and I noticed his tag for his car sticker is there. And I said, you better not drive too crazy on your way home because they can give you a ticket because you're driving with an expired tag. He said, well, I'll try not to. Oh, you finished your first hat. That's awesome. Scott stopped at the college to see if he could talk with a boss, kind of coworker, the guy that helps manage the adult classes over there. And he was going to see if when he needs to start teaching again, because we could use the money. But between COVID last month and this hurricane, making things a little tight. But we've been here before, and we're still here. So I'm not going to worry about it. Although it's sticking in my head a little bit. You can probably tell. Uh-oh, I mixed colors. Oh, get the color police. I'm just tip tap, as she says. And maybe we'll put just leaves. Well, I was excited to get that cowl done that I did. Put just a few on the ground here. He's already gone out the side door, Angie. He missed it. You missed him. This has got a teeny tiny little brush on the end. Still a little too wet to be doing that, but it'll be all right. I keep looking at the screen to see how I'm looking. I'm mainly just trying to think of something that I could do that was kind of quick. We'll see how it is. All right. I can put a little quote on there. Sign and date it. I might do some Bic work, but I'm gonna let that dry a minute and see what you guys are talking about. You had to change your text app to another one. I put a new barcode scanner on my phone, and it changed everything on my phone, and I had to dig and dig to find out how to restore my original settings. I hate when an app goes in and say, oh, this would be much better. I'm going to fix this for you. And then you can't find squat. Irritating. So we have some quotes left, and the quote sheet is on my community tab. And I just typed them up, and then I print them off on sticker paper. I want something small that'll just fit right in this area. Life starts all over again when it's crisp in the fall. F. Scott Fitzgerald. And then an Oscar Wilde quote, all at once summer collapsed into fall. Let's see what else. Oh, that kind of fits. L.M. Montgomery. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. And it's October, so I think that's the one we're going to use. Hi, Kel. Oh, Marie, welcome. Well, nice. Ugh. Marie, that doesn't sound like much fun. And I will say that could be in my future. I have macular degeneration, and, they are monitoring it. We'll see. I'm trying to finish as many projects as I can before I lose my eyesight. That's what I keep telling Scott. I said, I'm trying to use my stash. And he said, it doesn't work when you keep refurbishing it. And then I've been bad. I've been finding this really pretty yarn and sharing it in a group chat. And then they all kind of cuss me out because I make them go buy the yarn. Yeah, I make y'all do it. I hear you. That last one I posted, though, that is so pretty. But I do want some of that bloom in the DK weight to make myself some socks. Socks will be my next knitting project. We'll see how I do, because it is Socktober, according to some other YouTubers that are into socks. It's Socktober, in case y'all need something else to try to do. I'll just sign this over here on the white part of this. Let's just put, oh, of course that's not going to write because it's empty. I need to go through my pens and weed out the ones that are dried up. Good old Lucy Montgomery. Absolutely. Put my RAM on here. And today is October 2nd, 2024. Scott and I snuck off and had Chinese for lunch. My tummy did not like the Chinese at all. So I had some stomach pain. All right. Let's see if I can cut this. I'm trying to cut this as small as I can, but I want to leave. I don't want to have to dig for the paper. So I'm trying to leave where I can access this paper. And once I pull it free to where I want to cut it, I'll have all that saved out of the way. And I'll just cut just the sticker part of it close. Oh, I can give you a sneaky peek of what I'm working on. Which project am I working on? This one. That's all you get. I'll show all my finishes at the end of the month. I might actually get to some of those bigger ones. Is this dry enough to stick this down here? Let me cut closer to her name here. I have to be quiet when I'm cutting tiny. You know that, right? Oh, you don't like Chinese food? We do. I love hot sour soup. Today it wasn't so hot. We were like, what happened? Last time we came here, it was really nice and hot. We love spicy food, though. I know a lot of people don't. And that's okay. Because if we all like the same thing, it would be kind of boring. And I'll put her name on that side of my page. And I don't know if I want to do anything over here or if we'll do another page another day. I think I'd like to make some cards or something. Pull this off because I took some of the stick-em off on my arm. It's pulling off rather nicely. Yay! And there's my page. Stick them up. So there we go. Another page in our little autumn journal. So I better pick up my speed if I want to get this full before it's not autumn anymore. We've got a few weeks to go. I don't even know how many pages are left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have 22 more pages in here to do. So that's just a quick little play with some ink tints. And I can come in and add doodly bits with a pen if I want to, but I might just leave it because I left that one and it looks just fine. Might like to do another page like that. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that over here. I changed my mind. I'm going to do one more page. I'm going to tape off another page. And we'll just do like a paper collage. I stick it on my arm, get some of the stick-em off. And Greg's friend Mary, I fixed some pants for her daughter. And her daughter was so cute. She said, "Yay, my pants are fixed. I can wear jeans to school." So I am glad. I'm thankful for my talents in sewing because I am able to help people. I did my mother-in-law's laundry yesterday or the day before. And I noticed one of her pants, the hem had come undone. So I just quickly fixed that. That didn't take but a second to do. I didn't take any stick-em off, so this will probably stick. I really probably don't need this on here because I'm just going to do a collage. And I think that other collage that we did on that previous page was done with the orange. So I think I'm going to grab red for this page. And we'll do a little paper collage with red, you know, like I did over here. We'll do one with red stuff here. And I got the Derwent there and some water if we need it. Let me grab the red pocket out of my Bits and Bobs binders. See if we can find some stuff. This is the part that always takes me a minute because I got to sort things. So I'm going to set this aside and it can get good and dry. And that's a dress that Janet made for me. I keep it in there for a special journal page. All right, that reads to spring. This is kind of an earthy, but it's a card base, so I don't really want to use that. I don't know. That's just some watercolor on a page. Ooh, that reads fall to me. Put that down. Too springy. These are old drop paper pieces. Oh, that's pretty. That's just a napkin on a book page. You can make stuff like that. Just glue your napkin on a book page and hold on to it, and then it'll be available for you. My reds are too pinky red. This says pink. Pink. Pink is nothing but red with white added. That could be interesting. It looks like pillow ticking, vellum. I guess those are rub-ons? I don't know. That rose is kind of pretty. Very spring. There's a cloud. There's some red, but they're flowers. Lisa made those for me, I believe. We got the fair next week. That kind of looks like a Ferris wheel. I don't know how the hurricane's going to affect our South Carolina State Fair, but it's supposed to be next week. I love these butterflies. They got their wings clipped, though. That one doesn't. There. Let's hold that butterfly. That one. Because I can always change the color on the... Let's see. That reads almost red. Too pink. Thank you, guys. Trying to watch my time. There's some mushrooms. That says fall to me. That's just a little book page. That's some offcuts from where I had that napkin. But I held on to them because I thought that could be little bits of interest on a page. Oh, too pink. Too pink. I need to do some pink cards, I guess, and use this pink up that's in here. That would be a way to use that page. Oop, it's a Gonomi. Lot of pink. We should do pink cards one day. We could call it In the Pink. Oh, too much spring stuff. It's autumn. Oh, that reads autumn to me. I don't know about y'all, but we have goldenrod everywhere. And Scott and I have been struggling with this. I need to get some new allergy medicine. In fact, I've got stuff to pick up at CVS. I should go do that and get some of the allergy medicine the nurse practitioner wanted me to get that I haven't picked up yet. I should go do that. Oh, this looks like a mum. That's definitely a mum. But look, it covers my whole page. So let's keep that one, but not that one. And I got to remember, if I put too many bulky things in, this little journal is going to be chunky monkey. Yeah, I need to do some pink cards. Use up this pink stuff that's in there. Somebody sent me a pretty cluster. That needs to go in a fabric journal. There's another cluster. And then fairies. More pink. Lots of pink. Pink, pinkity, pink, pink, pink. Got lots of pink. I don't know. Let's see here. Working my way through the pile. They're cute, but they look like spring. Oh, yeah. A midsummer, that says. I don't want something that says midsummer. I think I needed a bird feeder and one of those where we have to find stuff. I know Janet Young does one, and then caged fish. Give me a second. I'll look at chat real quick. Oh no, he keeps shaking his head. He could have ear mites too. Bernadette's past her checkup time, but I'm doing as much as I can. I need to get her to the vet so I can take her to the groomer because she stinks. She needs her nails cut. I don't do any of that. I just don't have the patience to deal with her wiggly bit, and she likes Candy, so I just take her to Candy and have her do it for me. But Candy's going to dread it because she's past due. She's a stinky dog right now. Brought her in to eat, and she wouldn't eat, so I put her back outside and told her she needs to decide to eat, and I'll bring her back in. Oh, look at the cat in a costume. I'm going to leave that out to fussy cut. And I could combine it with that Christmas. I could start Christmas stuff. Put it back in there, Becky. You're not ready to do Christmas. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, I'm glad I shoved some napkins in here. Just wish they weren't all Christmas or spring. Oh, he won't fit on the page. He could be fun in the woods book, though, that I got. Wish I had more autumnal stuff in this bucket. There's another flower with a bee on it. Probably won't use the flowers because they're really chunky. Got some stamps. Oh, some black. Black is always good on a page. Pull everything together. Put some white with it. There's an ATC background. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Oh, more mushrooms. That little strip, that could add some interest. All right, the rest of this, I'm just going to put back in my Bits and Bobs binder book pocket. Put the Hugs and Kisses in there, and there's a little gem got on my finger from somewhere. All right, let's see what we can do with what we have here. Decided I don't want the butterflies. So, I was thinking I could turn this over and glue this geranium down here. My grandmother used to grow geraniums across we had a greenhouse attached to the house. And across the front of where the greenhouse was, she had a raised garden bed, and she filled it with geraniums. And it was so beautiful every year. So yeah, we'll glue that down to the book page. So I need I've got to clean my carts. I've been doing the whole naughty thing and just throwing things across the table onto the carts. This is a collage medium. And we'll see what this looks like. It might give it just the aged look. I bought this because of Laura jersey. I hope it's still good. Well, there we go. Now I won't feel like I'm going to go off and make a mess too badly. this on the book page. The reason I got this is it gives you an aged look real quick. Okay. Well, wait till you're done with all your tasks. It'll be it will not go anywhere without you. I can guarantee. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the trash can so I don't stick it. And I'll get this one back to just set it on to dry. So I'm going to set that aside to dry while we look at the rest of this stuff. Put it over here on postal scale. Then I'll probably forget I fixed it. But that'll be okay. It'll be ready for another day. Because I have this stuff here too. So see, that could go on. And we could use this. It does look like apple butter. Somebody sent this to me. Or I printed it from some of Rose's stuff. Well, I might have to cut the words off the bottom. Just so it'll fit in here. Might have to cut it even a little shorter. This way. And I'm going to cut a little bit more off this edge. Make it all fit in there. And, you know, for added interest, you can always tear some of your paper too. I'll put that there. That looks kind of like wallpaper. All right, let me get I'm just going to use Scotch Quick Dry. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. And Yolanda will be on shortly, and I think I'm going to sign off when she comes on so everybody can go over and play with the gel play if that's what she's doing today. think that's what she does most days, but you never know what technique she's going to be showing you. And I'm going to get back to my project that I got going. And I've decided I need to find a basic, easy beginner's knitted hat. So I can use the rest of that bloom. It's a chunky yarn, so I need a pattern that is good with chunky yarn. I was going to ink these, but I changed my mind. So I can make a hat to match my cowl. I'll put this up here. Having the tape there really keeps me even Steven here. And then this is vellum, so I'm just going to put a little dot of glue here and there and hope that holds it down enough. So that mimics the stripes again. So I got glue along the top and the bottom there. Hoping I've used the least amount enough here. I would like that to be like this. And I do want to ink it because I feel like the edges are too much. My makeup sponges have seen better days. Oh, Goldie had to go. Bye. Bye, Goldie. Goldie Steph. And I've gotten postcards in from Kathy and Janet Nash. And I did get a mailing from somebody else. Can't remember the name now. Had it up right here in front of me. I'll pull them out here and show you guys. So I'll do a happy mail here shortly. And yeah, I'm going to save the what's it that we just did, the napkin on the book page. We'll save that for another day. And I do like having that there to just kind of bring it down. And I've got that lady. I could do that flower there. I could do half a flower. These are really too chunky. And I'm not going to use that or that. That's just too much. You know, if I'd been thinking, I would have glued this to the back of that. Hopefully that'll glue to the vellum. If not, I probably should have stitched it down. I do like to try to keep my lives to an hour so that you don't have to hang around all day. I keep saying I'm going to do some more standalone videos. I need to do that. It's just there's so much work involved in standalone videos. I do kind of like this lady. Well, maybe we could put another autumn quote on here and let that be it. Let me see what I've got in my autumn quotes. It's kind of fitting for this. Yeah, we'll use those geraniums next week. That'll give them time to get good and dry. I'll just leave them over there. Okay. Uh, Autumn is a mood that stirs the soul to wander outdoors and feel Earth's love. I like that. That's Angie Wetland Crosby. I'm going to cut it apart and stick it down. Oh, and I forgot I had those things from Lisa. We might put our quote on one of Lisa's stickers that she made, because those stickers have all the right colors, and I could, oh yeah, let's see, I like the ones that have a little gold on them. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I think this, and I've already cut my sticker too small, like a bozo. All right. So if I cut this down, I could stick it on one of the stickers. I want one that's got the shiny gold on it. I think I'm going to use this one. And I wish I hadn't pulled this so far over. Sorry, I didn't realize I'm so far out of screen. I'm going to put this on here. I need somebody to watch the screen for me and go, move it. You're too far off camera. I need a director, I guess. Okay. And then I'm going to, this is really acting weird. We're going to go with it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That vellum's not liking the glue at all. Not a lick. Oh my goodness. Angie had to go and Goldie had to go. Oh, Becky. Well, the author's name may not appear on the page because for some reason I can't get this apart now. Waiting for me to get the tape off the back is probably like watching paint dry. Oh, I got it. I'll stick her name down here and hope it sticks. That vellum does not like anything to be on it, does it? Anybody know the secret to dealing with vellum pieces? Because it's bubbling up under there. I'm just going to go with it. We'll sign this page. Maybe I'll sign this page. Maybe. One day when I'm gone, Greg will come across all these journals and go, what was my mother doing? She was keeping herself busy and happy. That's what I was doing. I think when people don't have hobbies, that's when they get depressed. So if you're feeling sad, get you a hobby. It really does help, even if you just get a book out and scribble in it any day. And you know what you can do with that is you can get a composition notebook for 50 cents and just use it as a scribble to get all your frustration, anger, depression, put it on paper and get rid of it. All right. So there we go. We did 2 pages today. All right. And I wanted to show you those postcards. So the little book is slowly coming together here. So we got that. And this was a postcard that Kathy made following my prompts. So I got Kathy's postcard, and then I've got this delightful postcard. And Janet puts hers inside the plastic and then just puts the stamp on the outside like that. So that got here pretty quick. And then the last thing I got is from Sherry Knowles. Is that Goldie? No, she's Stephanie. Does anybody know the screen name for Sherry Knowles? She sent me a card with goodies in it. Here's the card. And I've had it a while. And I've been trying to place who Sherry is. But she's got some stickers in there and some bag charms. And those go perfect like on a makeup bag. And then there's one of the magnetic book keepers. And then a sheep with a needle in it. And a cross. So thank you to Sherry and everybody else that has sent me goodies and such lately. So there's Sherry's card too. Get it all in here. All right. So I guess I'll let you guys go. I'll see some of you guys tomorrow in Ann Laur's craft and chat. And I'm hoping to be working on my bear tomorrow during craft and chat. I need to get caught up. I know Ann's got most of her stitching done. I still have a bunch of stitching to do. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Absolutely. I agree, Heather. She could just put whatever and say, oh, this needs to go to Becky. And it would show up. So that's it for me for today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye. Enjoy your fall's hobbies.